Isaac had wanted to open up little gifts off camera. You know, he did like 2 of them. He did 2, whatever. And one of them just so happened to be a little clown named Slump Wild. And Slump Wild had a little card on him that had my name, and then behind it had a message that I don't remember, but I remember not reading it out loud because it made no sense.
It was like the description of the doll. It was like, "Hi, I'm Slump Wild. I am green in this."
Yeah, sometimes I feel sad and blah blah blah. Like it sounded like one of those things where you say it out loud, it activates. You know what I mean? Like it just turns on.
Yeah, like
the possession happens, right? I don't even. Where is he at right now?
I don't know where he's at. That's the thing.
I know where he's at.
I know where he's at.
Do you actually know where he's at?
There I was editing and my closet is open. And okay, so a little backstory. So we kind of just decided to all fuck with each other without telling anyone. And like I would put it like near Tanner, like in Tanner's door. Or in,
we'd start moving in shit.
Nick's door, like downstairs, like in obscure places. And I think there's a night where Soft Willie had like done crack cocaine. He was in my bed humping Tanner. Like they were in my bed.
Oh my God.
Like cuddling and being fucking wild. No, like insane.
What was wrong with you guys?
Dude,
that was
he was the craziest I've ever seen.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know what happened.
You were arching your back for Nick in Isaac's bed.
Yeah, you've lived with us for 2 years. You've seen like worse.
No, I haven't seen worse. That night was the worst it's ever been.
You haven't seen the
begging
cream pie.
for it. You were begging for it from Nick.
Yeah, Larry, you missed out, dude. You missed out.
Dude, it was
glad. I mean,
no, you're not.
You know those toys where you wind them up and then you like put them, you just drop them on the ground. They're like, that was Nick on Tanner for like an hour straight.
What?
Why are you guys so gay in there?
Dude.
Imagine putting a motor in Nick's lower back.
Have you ever heard of like a brotherly bond? Have you ever heard of a bond?
That was like brotherly.
No,
that was like locker room, man.
There's like
anyway,
we never did that in the locker room in my school.
Well, shut up. Basketball's different. Go to football.
Why do you
What's
have
up?
that?
What's up, Grunt?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What were we even talking about?
I was saying about it, Camden.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye, Camden.
Anyways, Soft Willie's crazy as fuck. I go to the
humping
bathroom.
me, I guess.
I go to the bathroom. I'm hearing giggling and I'm hearing like little snickers and he's like, and I come back and they're acting normal. Okay, and I'm like, all right, whatever. They definitely hid this doll somewhere in my room. And it took me. I forgot about it. I'm editing and I look up to my top left and it is like above, like hidden above in a shelf above my closet, just sitting there. So of course, I decided to keep the joke going, put it somewhere silly. No one knows where it is. Someone will soon.
I don't know where it's at right now.
Someone will soon.
I know where it's at.
The last time I moved it was I put it in Nick's room, and he got the most mad because he was like he didn't know where the doll was. He was like, "Where's the doll?" I hear him from upstairs. I'm downstairs. He's like, "Where is it? Where's the doll?" I was like, "What?" I was like lying.
What? I learned something about Nick recently. He's really paranoid about a lot of stuff.
He's scared. He hates like haunted stuff.
Yeah.
Really
so he was like
more than anybody.
He was on his hands and knees trying to find this.
I'm actually going to get on that after this topic because there's one thing I want to talk about. But continue on with old Slumpy.
Oh, that's it. I just put it somewhere.
Oh, so we don't know where he's at right now.
Yeah, none of you guys do. He's somewhere. Don't worry.
So I know where he's at.
Okay, yes. Yummy knows.
Even if we said it, the guy is not going to know where it is. He's not going to see this. He's not going to watch this.
What?
The guy, where you put it, he's not going to watch this to know if you say it, where it's at.
Oh, I see what you...
Well, that just gives away the whole thing.
Yeah, he's not going to see it.
Just no one snitch. No one snitch.
He's not going to see it. Plus, this won't come out for 3 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
Plus L.
Plus, he'll be home.
Plus ratio.
So what happened with Nick? What did he do?
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was talking about that.
Or was it you or
I also had a story. You go ahead, Larry. I have one.
Okay.
It was just about
a story.
The other mail that we
go
got.
Ahead, Tanner. Hold on, Tanner has a story.
Let's all do it at the same time.
I was saying, remember when I was like, Nick was the maddest I've ever heard him, and I was telling a story, and then you guys completely ignored me and started talking about something else.
Dude, we did not do that.
We're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, and then you're like, Larry had a story, and then you cut me off.
Oh, what was it? What happened?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
You guys I will kill you.
Okay, be petty then. Be petty then.
Well, and that was like the entire flow's gone. He was just like, he was going to key a car, call the cops and blame it on me. He was going to do something. He was just mad.
He was going to key.
He had a very nice car that I had in possession. And he said he was going to blame me and make me pay for it. And then he was going to like.
It was so funny.
He was like actually just mad though. Like really mad. And I was like, all right, fine, it's in your room. And then he like threw it.
Oh, great.
But I don't know where it's at right now. That was the last time I touched it.
I don't remember last time I've even seen it, dude. It's been a while.
It's been in my room for a minute.
Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, so the other piece of mail that we've gotten was another cryptic little note that me and Isaac found back at the old house.
Oh my God.
And at that time, we already had moved in completely into the new house. And the only thing we were just grabbing like all the scrap that we had just forgotten about, whatever the hell. And we had forgotten about one piece of fan mail that had a JoJo Siwa seal. And we were like, you know what? Let's open it. What could go wrong? It's a JoJo Siwa. It might be silly, whatever. We open it. And boy, do we see the little message. Everything was not in English. It was like it was basically, I don't even know how to put it. It's like some weird
like
cryptic
Minecraft
shit.
enchantment table, but I then again don't want to like say that a language, like a real language.
It's
looks
not a
like
real
that.
language. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
it's not
I was
a real
nervous.
language.
I didn't know.
Is it actually not a real
It's
language?
not.
I think
not.
it was some like Skyrim language.
It was not Skyrim.
I'm not even kidding.
It was there's this thing called MS Paint Adventures, and it's like a little cartoon thing made in MS Paint, and they use they had a language in that was used for this. It was like some little nerdy thing, right?
It actually looked like an ancient artifact.
Dude, okay, before I put it on Twitter, because I was like, I need to figure out, because I know Twitter was going to solve it, right? Before I put it on Twitter, I asked Discord, I went to the general chat, and I said, do you guys know what this is? And this guy was like, oh, that's Hebrew runes. And I was like,
Dude, shut up.
Okay, can you solve it then? He's like, no, I don't know what that means. I was like, what? Okay, dude.
Fucking idiot.
And after that, I just went to Discord, or I went to Twitter and I uploaded it, and then I didn't even look at it. But I was given a lead, and the lead was the language that they use. So I went on stream and I deciphered it.
Well, you didn't talk about like what was in that card.
Yeah,
besides
it's better to show it than to talk about it, and we don't even have it because we got too scared and we threw it away. But basically, it had it was just
throw
like
away all your fan mail.
What? Yeah, we throw it away. We actually
throw away all your fan mail.
We have a special trash can just for the
special incinerator that we put in.
Fuck, it had like a bunch of weird. There was a picture, there was a photo card that was taped onto the card, right?
There's a huge K-pop boy.
It was a K-pop, yeah. And then you open the photo card and there's a pentagram behind it. And the pentagram had like the runes on each point. And then behind the photo card was another like star, like pentagram thing.
There's another pentagram.
Yeah, it was a pentagram on a pentagram. And then next to that was like this huge block of text that had Morse code and the weird cryptic language onto it. So like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, what do you do? And then there was like a little folded up piece of paper that was taped to like right in the center of the pentagram. And we pulled it out and it was like this like anarchy symbol thing, and that was it. So
yeah, it was a little weird.
What did it say?
Larry cracked down.
I cracked it down, and all it was it was just ripped from a trailer for a K-pop song. It was just words talking about it. That was it.
Well, you haven't talked about the inside joke that they all use.
Yeah, so apparently there's like, okay, I didn't know this, but apparently none
of us did, dude. It's like an inside joke.
The group fans, so like the K-pop group fans, right? It's called a tease, and apparently I might get this wrong, and I'm probably gonna get like tomorrow you're gonna see me with like half a head, but I think they're known. Some of the fans are known for trying to use like actual like witch magic or something to try to get people like on board with the whole thing. There's like lore to it. There's so much to it. But I remember seeing a really funny reply. It was a screenshot. And it was like, oh, this group has such a weird fan base, whatever the hell. And then this one replied to them, be like, didn't your fan base try to using witchcraft to like get fans? And then that was just like the whole thing to it. So
yeah, okay. So
we're
yeah,
safe.
just like this.
We're okay, but Slumpwild's still somewhere out there, and I don't know what the deal is with him.